Neither side will benefit from getting drawn into this.
No.
ओखै अनुपम
They thought they would do a free kick. Because they carried on, then all of a sudden you see Enzo Fernandez getting in and around Elliot Anderson. It didn't happen. It did. Certainly England never heard it. They carried on playing.
Referee's view. Very early rush.
Yeah, look, again, I think both teams will know the importance of keeping discipline. But I think we're going to
Sound राखेको छैन हेर्दा
in this
Uma.
match-up today. I really do, and it wouldn't surprise me if they get a bit tastier as the game goes on.
That's for Gordon, keeping his place on the left-hand side. He's gone way out into midfield and he's gesturing. Just to receive the ball, but gesturing is to the right areas as far as he was concerned.
कतवटा एउटै मान्छेलाई कतवटा हो नि
In the quarter-final, Gaze also has some problems as well with a hamstring. Jim Spence is operating very successfully.
Well done. Challenging the end on Jet Spence, but he made really good gains there down that left-hand side, really positive.
Positive from Spence, positive with the press from England. Trying to rattle the cage of the world champions. Gay. Swept out to Reece James, the senior right back really when he's fit. He's pulled by McAllister. Julian Alvarez, of course, no longer plays for an English club, but had a couple of very good years with Manchester City.
There's Argentina squeezing this time on Elliot Anderson. And that first time ball, trying to find Morgan Rogers down this right side. It's an area of the field for him that he's not totally accustomed to.
Romero. Let's look at Julian game that Argentina didn't need to win the third group game when they made all raft of changes. Taking away England, Stan did it, David Beckham, and vice versa.
Good tempo, lovely tempo to the start of the game. Look, we want a semi-final that's bristling, that's on the edge. They're the best games, the most exciting ones to watch, and there's every indication that this one's going to have that.
It's a brilliant ball from Pickford. Rogers playing on the right, which he doesn't do for his club. He's making very good ground here. In the whole season, and he played just over 3 hours on the right-hand side for Aston Villa.
Yeah, if he doesn't play in that 10 position, which obviously Jude Bellingham operates in, then usually for his club he's on the left side, cutting in on his right foot. So today, he'll want to mix his game up, but we'll see Morgan Rogers do more of what he just did, drive towards the middle line and try and stand crosses up.
Well, I said taller. This might be first test. Kenny is already on the end of corners and more pushing and shoving going on. And by Rice, it's a floaty one. Rice from both sides on the ground. Trying to get back and stop Argentina playing out, but then all through it. Like a game you call McAllister.
On the screen, the other monitors from those corners, and it is very difficult to marshal that. Stay on top of that because everybody's doing it.
Talk about height and youth and speed. Manchester couldn't get in this
अरे
season.
बड़ा
Martinez, he can be inflammatory himself.
आज त मेसीले रेफ्री जान पाउने
Argentina.
अब तिमीहरूले सेन्स राम्ररी खेलेछ
His head in.
आज त कति गरे त्यसको लागि के
अर्जेन्टिनाको खासियत चाहिँ यस्तो हो कि जो टिम छ त्यो टिमसँग खेल त्यस्तै खेल्दैन यार है
त्यसको लागि के रे ट्याट्या हाले त्यसको लागि
What you're looking to do as a player in these leagues, try to just be neat and tidy about your work. Probably one player out there so far that hasn't really kicked it.
4-1
Argentina number 10, here he is.
3
Tuchel did say in his press conference they didn't think about going man to man on Messi. There's no sign of that so far.
ओइ मेसी अलवारेज अनि उ हो क्या
He's using Mondes, Martin. That's the problem you have. He's prepared to
विङमा
run around the field.
सिमोनीले
Doesn't
राइट
take up the best position.
आफै
आबे लड्दै जान त्यही भने यता जान नदिँदा रहेछ नि यिनीहरू यो त
Find yourself getting dragged all over the place. You have seen that and faced that countless times.
जल्दी
over the
खेला
years and
थालेछ
dealt with it.
यिनीहरू
Anderson. That's the playing forward.
फाइनलमा पुग्छ उनीहरू पछि खेले त्यसरी खेल्नु त खेल्नु पर्यो नि जो असली फाइनलमा पुग्यो कहिले त रोइस भनेर
कस्तो न दुईटो बराबर
Captivating game for everybody, including the FIFA royalty.
No, who's up
The general secretary sitting behind him.
बुट्टा खर्बु
पिस्ताच रे
खर्बु दाइ
मुग्ध हुन्छ
McAllister. Says McAllister played every minute except the game against Jordan third game. The group stage that I referred to earlier. Off goes Gordon.
Got that. Did it, did really well actually to get anything on the end of that Anthony Gordon. He was skipping off the top of the surface there, looked like he was heading for a goal kick.
म्याकलिस्टर एन्ड सबले खेला हैन
Made something of it. He's got better as the tournament has gone on, I think, and he
This one's really hard, right?
he's ticking back just on that left side.
Fortified, I'm sure, by the fact that he's joining Barcelona.
म्याकलिस्टर त टिबलको साइड ठाउँमा खेल्छ हैन
Martinez gets wrong. Well covered by Stones.
बास लुइस
Ball was played in one direction.
अरे हैन लुइस
He's a member of it now.
त्यो त लुइस भयो अरे
Thomas
हैन
knows his football.
हानिस ट्याले
He played for Doncaster Reserves and finished to go.
ल
आमा त के हो यार
ल यार त्यसले लडाइदियो यार ल कस्तो रब खेलेन यिनीहरूले
रबी
आमा
खेला त्यो खेल यार
अनि
बिल्डअपको बल किन रोकायो हैन
This is going to take some officiating this game.
And the benches below us.
Yeah, I think they got it.
Thomas
They got
was
it.
up,
What happened?
immediately Scaloni was up as well. So all the officials, fourth officials, the referee out there.
अनि यस्तो गर्दा न रेफ्री उनीहरूको टिममा भयो भने नि यस्तो गरेपछि रेफ्री हेर्नु परेन
अनि छोक यस्तो क्लियर ट्याकल छ अनि छक्काहरु
Leo Messi just looks on. Leaves.
सो मास
Leaves it all to him. That's, yeah. Again, for the referee, giving it every chance before a card will be brandished, but it's kind of inevitable with this one that
कस्तो रिस
once he brandishes one, you could see quite
यार हेर्न आएको छ
Sent off not a quarter-final. Beckham sent off in 98.
काडा हिँडेर उतै गएर भयो
Both occasions the team that had the dismissal lost. It's the lesson, isn't it?
and going deep so much.
आज यिनीहरूले ध्यान उसलाई पनि धेरै गाह्रो छ
Wasn't Messi at his best. Argentina still have it. Chelsea midfield player. Side when Reece James isn't playing. Yes, they're not exactly the same part of the pitch, but they're very much opponents here today. Romero
रोमेरो नि
into
कस्तो
Simeone made the run, but didn't need to wait for the semi-automated offside call. And there's another area of
त्यही भने
confrontation.
झेल्टी गरेर केही हुनेवालै छैन
Saying it's our ball, we want to get
No.
in the game, but
Isn't doing it. Argentina's flames it.
I don't see the point of him getting involved with it.
सिकाएको त्यस्तै होला क्या उसले
The referee might have
कोचले
becoming possibly the aggressive.
पुणेला अपना क्या इमेलले
Sure you'll all be watching and listening.
किन रिक्सा भने फसल हाल्नु
It's
खेल्दा उनीहरूले इरिटेट गरेको छ मान्छेलाई
looking dangerous. Spence is right up there with him. Gordon's still going. Still going.
बस या ओ
One too many hits it.
आज चाहिँ अलि जोस
Argentina.
हुन्छ स्पेनले खेलेको नि
नाइस नाइस नाइस
James
Wait.
is cross.
दामी ल अझ जान्छ केटाहरू आ रेडी
Just ring the man. Stay in play here. This James. You can see him coming. Here's Paredes. Holding midfield players know how to set off the patterns of play that Argentina have used successfully. They've scored plenty of goals, Andy, haven't they? 17.
Yeah, they have. But as I mentioned,
अनि अलिबार जस्तै
कस्तो निकालेछ बल
But Martin, when they really go for it,
धेरै हानेर थ्रो
it's
हाल्नु
licking up the queuing in just a few minutes. Make no mistake about that. They've got people that are very capable.
आज धेरै सबै उसका रहेछन् है
Paredes.
इङ्ल्यान्डका सब सेता
हो अर्जेन्टिनाको सेटदेखि त त्यही भएर त कालो लाग्यो न त किन लाउँदैन भने अरे बुझ्दै बुझ्दैन कसैले पनि त्यस निलो पनि सेट देखिन्छ नि त
Final fair challenge.
It's a good challenge, that one from Paredes. He's definitely trying to get into Bellingham's space. He is.
बस मेसी हो क्या त्यो
ब्याकले क्लास लाग्दैन ल के दियो
15 yards away. Argentina thought they should have a free kick.
ल
आज त यता उता लड्छ उता
They've got
लड्छ
one now. It started
यो
well.
त कस्तो लाग्यो त छा
अँ दिदीले चाहिँ सुभाषले आउनु सेते भयो क्या सेते
Jude Bellingham now, and that's the right reaction.
त्यसलाई रोग लाग्यो त्यस्तो लाग्यो
Caught up in anything, he just wants to focus on what he's been doing.
इङ्ल्यान्डका नि कति अल्का अल्का रहेछ नि अर्जेन्टिनाको भन्दा
के भन्यो इङ्ल्यान्ड अग्रा हुँदैन नि त
लास्ट
विश्व जित्यो मान्छेहरू त्यो हाइट साइड चेन्ज गरेर त तल्का मजाको त हुनु
कतरले तिनीहरू त हामीले चाहिँ अर्जेन्टिना र हाम्रो उयो हाइटका हो
James. Sure, both sides relishing it.
लास्ट पनि हो
Surface
इङ्ल्यान्डकै
that
हो
they're playing on. There is a game of football to be played.
ल अब फोकस बाहिर
A score or two to be settled. Good conditions under the roof, of course. This remarkable stadium. James gets it back still. Spence. With great bravado. He hasn't always been in his club side, Jed Spence, over the past season.
Really good work out from Enzo Fernandez.
Rolling Stone.
इङ्ल्यान्डको
Jagger. They uninitiated. Or maybe they're very young. Definitely my generation.
And White Hollow.
Yeah.
बस उसको जेनेरेसन भन्नु
I actually saw those stones at the 1982 World Cup. It's dated them and me a bit, isn't it?
राइस
Last World Cups. It's to look at here with these two teams. Argentina have had 5 previous semi-finals. They've won them all. Of course, have only won the one. It's going to that final in 66 against Portugal.
त्यस्तो प्लेयर छ
plunging into that challenge. Does make a bit of contact with the ball as well as taking Morgan Rogers with him.
There was a real sense of brotherhood for both these groups, there's no question about it there. Tied together by the unity of the purpose here. Something's got to be broken. James, Rogers, his turn to
खल्ल ना
passes together, miss the tackles.
When we see both teams just start to play a bit of one touch, that's when things can happen. When you start bouncing 3 or 4 passes, one touch first time, that's when you can get a teammate into good positions, just like that one there from Anthony Gordon.
Lovely ball back in to Rogers. James on the escape to just for a minor moment, not prevent the Argentina goal. Getting into penalty area, there's been a lot of play broken up on the edge. Actually, it was the first real contribution in the penalty boxes here in the stadium. Messi, unmistakably, that's not Messi. Messi with a Y.
फेरि मार्टिनेज दिन्छ मार्टिनेज मार्टिनलाई मात्रै
Well, he's
बदलिदिन्छ
didn't make his international debut until he's 28. It's a remarkable rise
साँझ चाहिँ टाढिया यहाँ जलबारी अफसाइड छैन
from Tagliafico. He was the very willing Julian Alvarez.
अस्ति जति हान्नु नि
दामी
Messi trying to
ल
change it. Anderson
छातीले पनि बास दिन्छ
not
कोही
with an injury. Hasn't passed yet. This time another flag has gone up.
Yeah, you mentioned Julian Alvarez, Martin. That's one of his
यिनीहरूले
greatest
उसको
qualities
गर्नु थाले
is his
क्या
skills
अफसाइड
and,
गर्नु
as we saw with that goal in the game against Switzerland, he's got great ability, but he works and he doesn't stop running and chasing, and they need that. Argentina with Messi, who often we know that is kind of just walking, waiting for something to happen, waiting to get involved. You need someone up there who's going to really charge around, and Alvarez is so generous like that.
Rogers trying to make a run through the middle. The ball skips away. I don't think he got there anyway. How sharp our pass was the message from Tagliafico. He's a great friend of
आफै हातमा गरेर आजकल के आज के गरेर
England.
आफै लड अलि भिया चढ्यो नि हेर्न पाइहालिन्छ अस्ति चाहिँ भिया नभए स्विजरल्यान्ड कति नाटक गरेको थियो
Messi just round the corner.
प्याराडाइसलाई चाहिँ दिएको थियो क्या
Greatest
Hello,
ending it. One or two of his teammates.
टाढिया टाढिया
त्यसलाई फ्रीको
हेर्दा कोही खाली है
काटिदिनु काटिदिनु थियो
Made
उयो त थिएन
down the right side. Alvarez to the left. Spotted by James to block. That's the nearly losing out.
प्रजेन्ट देख्यो होइन ठिकै हो
Making out that was tapped by Bellingham.
His own touch actually got away from him. Takes that one on the top of the foot from Bellingham. He's got every right. Jude Bellingham to go for that. The ball's there in the loose. Callister this time just comes off second best, but he's okay.
He's on a free kick. Again from the paint.
Centre half's going forward for this one. First time maybe. We'll see this England back for testing with Romero and others will push forward.
Trying to hold relatively high line. Argentina's response is to go to the right to Simeone. World champions.
Right, Jet Spence.
Oh, ये नहीं आता।
Where have I seen him before? Sergio Aguero.
अग्रेडो नि हो
Been around, we've seen him a few times in the tournament, haven't we?
We have indeed.
Laura Fowles is a wonderful player for his country.
झडा नगरा तिनीहरू तिमीलाई उस्काउन लाग्यो कि कुल डाउन भन्ने गर्दा म्याकलिस्टर हुन्थ्यो
This is
होइन
interesting. First time the referee's been examined.
त्यो त
It is
रोमेरो हो यति हाल्नु म्याकलिस्टर सिनेसी भनेको हो
thunder up by any means. It's not
कति माथिको थियो त्यो
get the overview from the messy corner. Gets some back pedaling. Free kick out goal. Russell had gone for the foul.
Yeah. Simeone was so close to him really and actually facing him. Look on the right side of the screen.
सिमोनले गर्दा भयो
I think that's totally unnecessary. You don't need to do that.
सिमोनबाट पाउनु
We have the hydration break.
त्यो सुरुवातलाई कुदिँदैन है त्यो गोल हाल्नु सुरु
सुवासन करने दुटे भिजु भाने गेम बस और गेम भात खान्छ
चिल्लो पदार्थ नहुनु बन्द भयो
The whole stadium is on its feet. There is no better feeling than all of them. Feel it all.
चिल्लो बनाएर आउँछ खानु पर्यो नि त चिल्लो भन्दा अर्कै धेरै
नसाले बन्द गरे कि अरूमा आउने त्यसमा नआउने
त्यही त होला नि खानेकुरा के खानेकुरा खाएपछि आउँछ किन सोध्या भयो होला नि डक्टरले औषधि दियो होला नि आउनु
The new TVS M-Dog 125 Race XP. Play smart.
Now that's a brilliant decision. Slipped through beautifully. Oh, he's in trouble now. He's gone for it. Got it, go!
No better feeling than all of them. Feel it all. Let's go, Coca-Cola. Been competitive. They'll get to Euro finals.
गएर बसेर
See the semi-final, the quarter-final. Harry Kane missed that penalty against France, which could have changed the outcome. They're in this envelope now.
They are. They've been knocking on the door. You're right. For some time, it's very fine margins, as we all know, to come through these games on the right side. It really is.
They're underway again.
बा
It's anticipated. Definitely well, Alvarez.
Yeah, it was intended. It was intended for the wide run there of Enzo Fernandez. Messi thought it was a ball intended for him, but it was coming at him a bit quick and he couldn't quite take control of it. But that was a straight ball from Jordan Pickford played into a midfield area that Argentina were waiting for, picked it off.
त्यसै भलाई किन होला आज यो
On James by McAllister. Again, as Thomas Tuchel needs to
Thomas Tuchel's
be a bit careful here.
Yeah, he's going to absolutely.
त्यो त मर्छ जस्तो लाग्छ हुँदैन होला त्यसमा त्यो नसै पड्केर मर्ला जस्तो लाग्यो
किरा बाबु ठानाहरू रेफ्रीलाई दोष लाउँछ बसिरहेको
त्यही त हो नि आज तिनीहरूको प्लान नै त्यही छ
Dugouts that inflame the coaches. Argentina actually played in the very
अगाडि
first
मान्छे
World Cup
गयो कि
semi-final
होइन
in
लडिहाल्यो
1930 against the United States, strangely enough.
आजको स्ट्याटिस्टिक नै उयो लड्नु
The crowd was 73,000, so it wasn't a slow burner in that respect. Only 13 nations compared to 48 in this one. Such a wonderful history, the centenary, of course, when the next World Cup comes around in 4 years' time. And just okay, it's a waking class.
Football, that is great indicators. Not been involved an awful lot. That's why he went and dropped so deep there, just to start getting involved.
Stones. Now Spence. It's a couple of messy breaks down that far side. Gordon held on a bit too long. Argentina snapping at his heels.
यस्तो गराउन राष्ट्रिय फाँसी पनि होइन मजामा मेसी त्यसमा सियाल छ के गोलकिपर यता जाइदैन उसले बल हानिदिइहाल्यो
Back in May. No sign of it. Here's Paredes. Trying to boss proceedings.
Actually started the game well for Raiders. He's made a couple of big tackles, but it's been nice and neat and tidy in the position.
पासिङ टिकी टाका जस्तो खेल्दै राख्छ स्पेन जस्तो खेल्दै
He
राख्छ
was the first choice left back for a couple of games. Tried to raid. Molina calmed down a bit.
गेम हैन यस्तो दिउँसो सुत्नु पर्यो नि 24 घण्टा खेल्न पर्छ
There's a former England
लु
manager.
गराम जाला दिउँसो दल्छ
Gallo, a former foreign England manager. Been too many of them.
गाह्रो भयो क्या यसलाई 24 घण्टा गेम खेल्न जाने अनि कहाँ हुन्छ पाहा भाइ कहीँ पासै हुँदैन बिदा भयो बिहान चाहिँ बेलुकासम्म खेल्दिरहने
हाम्रो पानी मतलब
Good chance to impress.
उनीहरू
Fans really backing him.
Great bump.
Should I-
Exactly the right thing there, Jude Bellingham. That's what I've been so impressed with him in this tournament is he knows when to drive at the opposition. He knows when those challenges are going to come flying in at him. There's 3 blue shirts, but yeah, and it's well applauded by the coach. He knows it. That's important that he does that when he gets the opportunity. He hasn't really had a chance to do much of that, but when he does, he is very, very difficult to stop.
Just over the half-hour mark, factoring in the hydration break.
त्यसै लडे जसरी पनि गर्छ भन्ने बनायो
Great acoustics. Beckham
त्यो
in his own
लगाएर
personal history.
छोडिदिनु
Against Argentina, including a winning penalty in the 2002 World Cup group stage in Japan. Watching on eagerly, and of course very much a free kick specialist. The role today with Declan Rice. England getting John Stones in round the back.
Yeah, half a chance there. Nice flight, drifting clip from Declan Rice towards that far post, and John Stones is above Lisandro Martinez.
अन्त फल्यो
And there, it goes on and creates actually that big area for John Stones to maybe go and attack it. Just didn't get his forehead on it.
न বুঝেই খেলা যাবে।
It's the first attempt of the game. Spence.
বাসি মনিয়া তুমি
Simeone's enthusiasm getting the better of his challenge. The foul. Yes, his dad is here somewhere, but he's not sitting next to David Beckham.
तिमीले पुरै बुझाएर जाऊ बिल्ला यसके लागि राखेर छ फल त हामीले खाएको हो नि भन्नु पर्यो
अनि त्यसले टाउकोले नै हालेको रहेछ।
चिल्लो काटेर
He's not a confrontational person.
हाम्रो एउटा क्रिकेट प्लेयर रहेछ हैन
He might be.
आज नेपाल चाहिँ
Stones.
त्यस्तो नाम
त्यस्तो काली मान्छे
त्यो चरातिर
To your coach.
नेपाल
All the staff and everybody around to tell you to keep your head
चराको मोटी हालेको
in that split second, in that moment.
त्यस्तो काला त नहुनु पर्ने
Sometimes
बेला
something else comes over and takes over and makes it very difficult.
A brilliant kick from Pickford, a lovely touch from Spence. Jordan was nearly on to England by the most direct route. We're very nearly behind Argentina then. Spence was still reflecting rather than chasing, but he's there now.
लौ
He's won it fairly enough.
ल
Simeone. Gordon.
लौ
Another free kick England's way. Having a good spell.
पहिले क्लियर गर्नु पर्यो यार
Immediately convinced the referee there, Jude Bellingham. And he's quite right.
Yeah.
Melina there,
No, I
pressing
don't
against too tight. And that's unnecessary.
जानु पर्यो
Even though Argentina pride themselves on being a really tough team defensively, you don't want to concede too many free kicks in this sort of area,
त्यो फेरि
particularly
एरिया
with
पनि
a team like England who have got so many tall and significant players.
The ninth Argentine foul. And this free kick being trusted to Reece James, who could go for goal here.
Yeah, this one, if he hits it hard and flat, almost like a shot, and get those white shirts running across the front of it.
Pretending to be done for the world champions. That's exactly what Andy Townsend described. Argentina haven't got it away yet. They might now. Rice. That puts it straight to Alvarez.
नाइस
मेसी होला
Held up.
मेसी बिङ मेसी
Right man is still
लौ लौ
हेलो
now.
We'll be a card now. Yeah, here it comes.
मेसी मेसीबाट छुनै हुन्न मेसीलाई छोड्यो कि त गयो तिनीहरू
Messi ran into a roadblock.
त्यही हो नि मेसीलाई छोडेको भयो
खाइदियो ल
लौ एन्ड
दिइसक्यो होइन
The card was just held aloft.
Yeah, not sure who that was to. I mean,
कसलाई त्यो कार्ड
great skill from Messi, wasn't it? He
मेसीलाई
could have
पनि
dropped it,
एउटा
you know, he could have rolled it backwards, but I mean,
उनीहरूलाई
in this scenario, so many, countless times, thousands of times over the years where he's second best to come out with the ball, but he somehow does.
पहिला हेरिकेनले हानेर छ
Went in. Gordon
वाट
went in.
छलाएर
ल ए
Amazing in the kind of challenge it is.
दुवैजनालाई दिनु पर्ने यार
Wilson knows exactly what he's doing there. That's a dangerous one.
दसजना आइदियो
Well, it has taken 37 minutes for the first card, so the referee, I think,
कस्तो
has
छ है
kept his patience well, but he had no alternative then. And Messi's held a free kick.
हलो भनेपछि यो स्वाट बलाएर
This
भलिमै दिएर
free
क्या
kick has stayed hit,
Good.
but I think it's far too far out even for someone as talented as the take it. Messi took a shorter route. Now he might have a crack. He does. Ends up-
He hit a very sweet Enzo Fernandez. They feel that Jordan Pickford or
You
someone
want
got a touch on
त्यो
him.
लामो
It's
छ।
definitely
So, एकदम
खोइ त्यो
not
डिफेक्ट लाग्यो त्यही अगाडि
much
पनि लाग्छ
contact
ना
there. It's definitely not been touched by
कस्तो
Jordan
हालेको छ
Pickford.
यार।
भने
Looks like the right decision, goal kick.
And that's the football for you. This World Cup football.
छैन
It
Or
gives
दामी
you
यार,
value,
यार।
should we say, for your shooting.
त्यति
They've had plenty of goals.
मैले भने अर्जेन्टिनाको खासियत एउटा टिम अनुसार खेल्ने क्या है। होइन गेम कस्तो जस्तो लाग्यो अर्जेन्टिनालाई स्विजरल्यान्डमा हुँदा स्विजरल्यान्डको जस्तो जस्तै खेलेको थियो। इङ्ल्यान्ड हुँदा इङ्ल्यान्ड जस्तो पनि खेलेको
Argentina this. Last 5-6 minutes in particular, Messi's got involved because he hadn't seen anything up to half an hour, but they've got him in and around the game
सबै
now.
उडेको टाउको
This
हुन्छ
last little spell and they look better for it.
सधैँ मेसीको मुलीले मात्र कहाँ सक्छ
मेसीले खेलेन भने ऊ हुने क्या कुकुर पहिला रोनाल्डोले खेलेन भने उसको टिममेटले पास्न दिए सबै क्या छ त्यही आउँछ हो कि ल भन्न टिममेटले गर्दा उसले गोल हाने
सिआरसेले भने
अब हाम्रो चाहिँ टिममेटले मेसी नखेले
मेसीको उसले भन्यो भने हामी मेसीले हामी प्रोटेक्ट गर्छौँ मेसीले खेल्छ अनि हाम्रो राम्रो हुन्छ भन्छन् ल त्यो भर्खरको 19 वर्षको त्यो कोफिड थियो भने त्यो पोर्चुगलको के भन्छ रोनाल्डो र म भनेको एउटै एउटै हो हामी उस्तै खेले हो भनेर भन्छ लाग्छ
एउटा टिमको हो भन्छ
त्यसो भन्नु भने त्यसले
That's very good cover by Rice. Declan on deck, if needed. It's almost as if the Argentina feel that they can control the ball but at a slower tempo.
Yeah,
They can't maybe match the